My name is Sophie Carrigill. I'm a student here at the University of Worcester studying sports psychology. I'm also the captain of the GB women's wheelchair basketball team, and we train daily at the University of Worcester Arena. I was involved in a car crash back in 2010, August. So I just got my GCSEs out the way, thinking that summer was going to be really fun. I went out to America to visit my family, and it was 3 days after I landed in America that I was involved in the crash. It was just a freak accident and obviously devastating consequences, but I was found not really having much of a pulse, having really bad injuries internally, and then also they found that I'd broken my back and my spinal cord, and that's what has left me paralysed. I had a lot of support from my family and friends. The hospital that I was at fortunately was 10 minutes away from my school, so my friends there were amazing, and they'd visit me every evening pretty much. I'd have a different friend come to see me, so that really helped me get through it because they were with me no matter what. They cared about what happened, but that didn't change their relationship with me. And my family were amazing. Without them I wouldn't be where I am now. Then I also went on a course during the summer, which would have been a year after my accident, and it was from the Backup Trust. They're a charity who really help people with spinal cord injuries. And again, they were a massive supporter of me and of the rest of my future, because without them I wouldn't have had the confidence to start playing wheelchair basketball. I got invited to my first proper GB women's camp, and then I spent a year playing with the team at camps every month or so. And eventually it came around to selection time, and I got selected for the European Championships. I wasn't going to get that many minutes, but as an experience as a whole, being in that environment, I'd never travelled away with a team before, especially since being in a chair as well, travelling abroad without my family there, that was a challenge for me as a person as well, never mind as an athlete. The arena is an amazing facility for us to be based out of. The fact that it's built with disabled people in mind, disabled athletes in mind, makes it just a safe place to come train. I chose my A-level options before my accident, so I chose to do psychology for A-level, and I've always been interested in the mind and how it works. And obviously then studying at university just seemed the right option for me, because it was such a massive part of my life. As much as sport is, my mind took over for me because my body wasn't able to, and that's what pulled me through and what saved my life. So I'm always going to be massively interested in how the mind can do that. For me, it gives me the best of both worlds really. I'm able to be a student and pursue my degree, and I'm also able to be a basketball player, and for me that just works best. Some people are able to just want to do one thing at one time, but for me that's just not how I work, and I think with the support that I've had through the university has allowed me to do that, and I think without that support it would have been much harder for me to be able to combine the two.